Ganesh Chaturthi is right around the corner, so why not make a paper Ganapati to celebrate it? Welcome back to Vishnu Varshini Vlogs. We hope you are having a great day. Today, you will learn how to make a paper Ganapati idol. Let's begin. Here are the materials that you'll need. An orange colored paper, some white paper, and a yellow colored paper, a pair of scissors, a ruler, a black and red colored pen, and some color pencils, and tape. Step 1. Making his crown. Take the yellow colored paper and fold it in half horizontally. Then fold this in half vertically. And then unfold it. This is just so that you can find the center or the middle of the paper. Then turn it around so that you can find the closed side here, and then you can open it on the other side. Now you're gonna fold it just like how it is shown on the screen. Then you're gonna find two flaps here. One that you can fold up. You're gonna do that while you fold here just like a triangle so that this one aligns with this. Do the same for the other side too. Now you're going to flip it around and you're going to fold this up as well, and then you're going to fold this place backward so that it aligns with the mid fold, mid crease, and then do this for the other side too, and stick them with a piece of tape. And lastly, let's draw some designs on it so that it looks like a crown. Step 2. After you're done decorating the crown, take the white piece of paper and fold it in fourths so that you end up with something like this. And just cut one of those pieces. So technically you just need 1/4 of a paper. And then see if the crown and the paper fit together, and if they don't, measure till which the crown fits on the paper, and then cut the extra piece off. And here you have to see if this piece of paper can get into the crown. If it can't, you have to cut more of this side. Now as you see, I've fit the piece of paper into his crown. This part is going to become his face now. You're gonna take the ruler and cutting 1/2 centimeter of the side will work. Now you're going to secure the face by taking a piece of tape and sticking it to the back. Now let's move on to step 3. The step 3 is making his trunk. So we're going to take the piece of paper that we chopped off in the beginning, where we took 1/4 of an A4 sized paper and chopped the extra piece off. We're going to take it and put it on his face and see if it's a little bit too much. If it is, adjust its size accordingly by folding, or you may cut this piece off as well. Then let's stick his trunk to his face using a piece of tape. So you don't want this tape to really just shine and show in the front. So what you want to do is that you want to take the tape and roll it so that it is sticky on all the sides, and it is kind of like a double-sided tape. And what you're going to do is that you're going to take the trunk and you're going to put it in the top, flip it, and then kind of insert it inside, and you're going to give a little force on the place, and you will be done. His trunk is not going to come out now. And finally, for the trunk, you're going to kind of shape his trunk so that it looks like a real one by just making the end a bit small, and voila. Oh, and if you would like to make his face a bit round, you can chop this place off so that it looks round. Now let's move on to step 4. His ears. Do you still have the piece of paper that you folded in 4ths? You're going to take another piece of this paper and you're going to fold it in half for his ears. And open it and cut it. And these are the 2 ears, but just so that it looks like actual elephant ears, we're gonna fold it in the end. Not too much, but just so that it looks like ears. But here the opposite way. So you're not gonna fold it like this, you're gonna fold it like this. And those will be the ears. Make sure to attach his ears to his face. There you go. Just so that the ears look more like ears, you can cut the end here in a diagonal way so that they look like ears. Now let's move on to step 5, his body. Take another white piece of paper, not the one that you folded in 4ths, but a new piece of paper, and fold it in half vertically. Or you just need 1/4 of it, but vertically. And you will see what it is in a bit. This part is not something that's going to be shown in the exterior, but this is just so that he can stand up straight and not just fall down. So as you see, this one is long and very straight. So what you're going to do is that you're going to fold this just like a stick. You can definitely make another of this. And now we're gonna take some pieces of tape and stick it at the ends so that the stick won't open up. And there we go. Now let's move on to step 6 of making his body. Do you still have the paper that you folded in quarters? Which is probably just half of it now. Now we are going to use another one of it. And this will serve as his body. So, take the sticks, and now you're gonna stick them, kind of connecting his whole body, but tape them to the crown first. And now what you're gonna do is that you're gonna take the body, stick the sticks here as well. Let's move on to step 7. Step 7 is making his hands. So his hands, he will have 4, and we're gonna make 2 first. So take the piece of paper that's left from the paper that you folded into quarter, and then you're gonna fold it vertically so that they're like really long, and you're gonna cut it and then fold it at the top where you can kind of create like a little flap for his hands to be stuck. And do the same for the other one too. And if you feel like his hands are too thick, you can definitely fold it in the back and use a piece of tape to secure it. His hands are ready. Now let's move on to step 8, making his other pair of arms. This one, we're gonna make it a bit differently. You remember the one that we folded vertically? You're gonna take it and fold it horizontally and cut it, and then you're gonna fold it vertically, and actually vertically again. And now these are going to be cut in half again. And what you're going to do is that you're going to take this and kind of put it behind him and see whether if it's going to work or not, and kind of fold it here so that it looks like his hands, and do the same for the other side as well, and secure all these by using a tape. Now you're gonna have a lot of pieces, paper pieces around you, so you're gonna take one that's big enough to be cut in half so that it looks like your palm. Yes, we're making his palms now. After you cut those in half, you're gonna put one palm that's up, and you're gonna use the other one to make it look like it's holding a cup of modak. Now let's move on to step 10, his legs. Take the orange piece of paper and you're gonna fold it vertically so that you have a long strip of paper, and you're gonna open it up and just cut it. And now you're gonna take it and secure the dhoti or his legs by sticking it to the sticks that we made earlier. Then fold this place inward so that it looks kind of like his folded legs, and in the bottom as well. You will see the final result when we flip it to the other side. And if you don't want these things to be popping up, you can either tape it or just chop them off. Let's move on. We're gonna make his feet now. So you will have some other scrap paper as well. So you're gonna just take some pieces from them and just try to make a little feet for him. These are the feet that we need for him, and we're gonna just stick it on him. Step 11 is to add some weapons of him. After you've attached the weapons, then the last step is just to add details and make him look like a real Ganesha. Make sure to give us a like and share this with a friend if you find this video helpful. And for more videos like this, subscribe to our channel. Stay happy and keep learning.